What's up, Ninja Online guys? Welcome back to We Happy Few. This is chapter 59. When we last left off, things were tense, bombs were blowing up, and I was here being dramatic. Anyways, though, yeah, we thought we were getting close to the end of the game. Nah. So we're here in Act 3 now with Ollie. I'm kind of interested. Alright, so first and foremost, I feel like this game is really... It feels like it's dragging on at this point. I'm just going to give you some thoughts right now. Like, I feel like this game is dragging on. Because I don't feel like we get a sense of closure with anything that we've done so far. Like, yeah, we got Arthur out, but then all of a sudden here's Sally, and it'd been satisfying getting Sally out, except for a lot of the time I spent playing as Sally, I felt like we were just under a really constrained time clock, pressure, words thing. Anyway, so I felt like we were under a lot of time pressure. Until we got the baby feeder, and that basically changed the game for us. That basically said, hey, listen, you did this, you deserve the right to do whatever you want. And kind of everything eased up at that point. And then when we got Sally out, I was, we got Sally out, and I was happy. I was like, okay, well, I was like, okay, we accomplished something. This is kind of not better than Arthur's story. Like, we've come to... When I started playing as Arthur, I was like, okay, this is just a guy with regrets. But as we get near the end of his story there, it was one of those things where you almost had to feel bad for the guy. But then you play Sally's story and you realize that he's just kind of a jerk. Like, that's just how Arthur is, right? But with Ollie... What is this? Blood sugar. Ollie is diabetic. That changes the game for us. Okay. So, as we come to find out, every character has its own quirks. Obviously, like I said, Ollie's diabetic, so we're going to have to kind of manage blood sugar, which isn't going to be bad, Like I said, I do like when games have survival aspects. I actually didn't notice her there first. Probably shouldn't have jumped from there. And actually didn't mean to, but it happened. Okay, so we can't let our blood sugar go too low, is the bottom line. I should probably heal. Jerky's not bad to eat, right? Yeah. No, it should be good. Didn't help us with blood sugar, alright, because it doesn't really have sugars in it. Grapefruit juice, on the other hand, does. But yeah, no, I'm kind of interested. I'm going to be committed to this story because it's interesting. I didn't think... I understood Arthur, I understood Sally, but Ollie as a character, it's unique because, what is his story? Like, what does he have to accomplish in all this? What is his past? So I'm looking forward to this one.
Get out of here. The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy.
So basically, I was going to head back up anyways. Good to know. I'm still looting, though. I don't really feel any type of way. Make sure we get as much as I possibly can here. And the reason for that being is that I don't end up in the same situation I was with Sally, where I started off and I just got fucking wrecked, pretty much. At least here I'll know, like, hey, I have a starting point. And I can go from there. I thought I'd seen something on top of that. Undertaker at another dig spot. More guys out here.
Christ on toast!
Hoping that would clear up soon. No use in being stealthy here. Cool.
Our own wee Bannockburn.
I don't know what the fuck he just said, but okay. So I do have to be careful in combat. I forget that Ollie's a little bit slower. So typically I'm more of a counterattack kind of guy. I'm gonna have to play Ollie as like a brute. Get in, deal damage, get out sort of thing.
Go forth and sin no more.
I want to see if there's anything over there. It looks like there is. Knew it. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Now I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on, live a little. Bad choice of words, sorry.
Oof. Sorry, Ollie. That explains why the cathedral's all fucked up when we come here as Sally. Who said I was hiding, brah?
Wait still, you bastard.
Are you setting their fuse, right? Well, what if Private What's his name lied to us?
Calm down, he's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
He could signal somebody through the window.
Then why don't you fuck off back to Canary House if you're worried about it? Who's there?
Bitch. Oh, God.
We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. There you go.
I didn't think he was gonna hit me with that last one. Pop that.
You're not from here. Supper's over. Sleep. Breathe.
What are you doing, Josh?
Remember the 5th of November.
I can take this guy. Just like that. Blood sugar.
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
They're really trying to take this place down. Jesus. I don't know if this is high enough to parachute from, but you say so, game.
I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Oh,
That's
wait,
my question.
they're missing something. No, I think they found it.
Oh, God. I do like the time constraint here, or the time pressure.
Fuse in.
Ladder. Gotcha.
They're running away from it. You're going to break their legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it.
Essentials. Opening that locker. Making sure there's nothing else here.
This doesn't work. I won't feel stupid for long.
Trunks away!
Margaret, wait for me!
Oh, they crumbled that motherfucker, huh? Damn.
For Christ's sake! Ah, for fuck's sake!
Oh my god, Ollie. Couldn't have gone any other way.
Fucking wankers
Anything.
like rubble. I'm never going back there. It doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the Wastrels kidnapped.
Being Ollie, people don't like you, and not just because you occasionally assault them. You just don't fit in, and we know how wellies treat people who don't fit in. You're a muscular and a trained soldier, but if you want to avoid having to murder people, stay out of sight when you're trespassing. You're mechanically brilliant, but you can't use a chem lab to save your life. Okay. Alright, so... in which Oliver learns a secret. In which Oliver learns a grave and terrible secret. It had been quite some time since Oliver had entertained a guest. There were always the visitors that came in the night and attempt to make off with Oliver's belongings and occasionally his life, but that's not funny. But not a proper guest, so it was his welcome surprise when Oliver's old neighbor Little Artie came for a visit. Oliver had not seen Little Artie since that man began infesting all the televisions of Hamelin Village. Once upon a time, Little Artie had been the weedy boy next door. He'd had his nose in a book practically since he'd been born, until Sally Boyle came to live with him, and from then on, he was following Sally around like a pup. But little Artie had grown up. He was now very tall, if still rather stringy, and so the two boys quickly decided it was high time to go on an adventure. I have not been to the military camp in some time, said Oliver, and they have many good things to eat there. Don't mind if I do, said no longer little Artie, who talked like that. So off they went, and while the antique gentlemen in the military camp huffed and puffed after Artie with their bayonets, Oliver brought back some many tasty treats. But Artie had brought back a secret. It weighed no more than a piece of paper. Indeed, it was a piece of paper, but it weighed heavy on Oliver's heart. For Oliver and the other townfolks of Wellington Wells had spent the long, hungry years of the occupation considering the many tanks the Germans had in their military camp. These same tanks had rolled across Berlin like monstrous, fire-breathing tortoises, eating up all of Britain's finest boys who had opposed them. When the Germans demanded their cursed tribute, the townsfolk considered the tanks and gave them their children. But the tanks in the military camp were not the tanks of steel and fire. Artie had brought back a strip of newspaper from one of the tanks. He told Ollie and the tanks the Germans had left behind were made of paper and glue. And so the townfolks could have risen up against the Germans, and they could have protected their children. They could have protected you, O best beloved. But had Oliver known this grave and terrible secret? He did not know. For you see, Oliver's memories was riddled with holes, like a church made of cheese whose congregation was mice, and he might indeed have known, for the Germans would have needed quite a lot of paper to make dozens of papier-mâché tanks. And so they would have asked the general, and who had been the general's aide-de-camp but Oliver himself. Oliver did not like to believe that he might have known such a secret. Indeed, if he had known such a secret, he could never forgive himself. For why would he not have told the townfolks and risen up with them against the Germans, and rescued the children, including the best beloved? And so Oliver set off to ask the general what had happened. Excuse me. Sweet food or a glucose syringe? Interesting. Unwell. Must use syringes to regulate his blood sugar. Slow. He can't run fast. Strong. Can choke out unaware people, including bobbies and doctors. Can carry more weight. Troublemaker. People don't like Ollie for excellent reasons. And mechanic. Mechanically adept. Chemically hopeless. Hilarious. I love how there's no sneaking skills here. So basically, we got Sally's survival skill and Arthur's combat skill there. I would take Block Party, but it's actually really hard to parry in this game. It's hard to say where I want to start, but let's start with Survival, Track Star, and Iron Stomach for sure. Go for Iron Fist, Pack a Wallop. I might just go down the tank menu there. Doesn't really help my blood sugar. What about victory meat? A little bit. This map seems ultra small, for good reason too, I would imagine. Let's go up the
I
road.
feel surprisingly poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes.
Ollie's blood sugar drops over time, making Ollie feel awful. When blood sugar is too high, Ollie's health will slowly deplete. Use a sucralose syringe to lower it or wait. When blood sugar is too low, Ollie will have less health, move more slowly, be weaker, and insult people on sight. Use a glucose syringe or eat food to raise it. I don't think I have any. Hey.
There. Don't you feel better? Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting, thank you very much.
Okay. I'm gonna die too if I don't be careful here. So I'll definitely need padded suit to grab that. Is there any way to, like... I know this isn't gonna work, but... Oh, that's alright, I want to go up the road anyways. You bitch. Seriously, I fucking hate people so much. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Makes me waste a med kit. Alright. Phew. We need a safe place to go. So there we go. The Nighty Night. Sneak thief outfit. Winning argument. Better mousetrap. Intimidator. Iron lungs and a dig spot. Start clearing our inventory a bit here. I don't need like 30 weapons on us. Yeah. Moderate damage. I look at the damage, it's like so minuscule. We'll put those away for now. Alright. Wait till morning, at least.
Off to bed with you.
And make our life a little bit easier. Do I have a shovel at all, actually? So I don't know if I do or don't. Do not. Okay. Thought I'd check. It's a good thing, too.
Where are the Russians?
The apple tree.
I remember the bread. I remember.
Yeah, these steel toes suck.
At least
They
I
deplete
don't
our
have to
stamina
wear
so
that
fast.
Idiotic mask anymore.
It says abandoned house, but you know damn well it's not.
Stop the movie. God, please stop it. It's going off.
Tinston Gardens.
You hardly have time to eat it.
Before they even had to ask. You felt safer that way.
Johnny Bolton's shop. Angry Bees.
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you've been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed 1 or 2 presents for my future self with?
Over there.
There.
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret. You wouldn't happen to remember exactly where, would you? For once, she's silent.
I feel like this is the house that we came in, that we were in as, yeah, Sally. Didn't mean to sit there. I gotta get out of here before I die, quite literally. I hate this fucking game. Because all I'm seeing right now is fucking, hey, you can play as Ollie. Here, have bees every fucking place you go. And it's gonna be a while before I get in a padded suit. But yeah, we gotta leave that place alone for now. Gotta get a padded suit.
They have gossamer wings, just like in the books.
Somebody help me! They've kidnapped me!
We are the Hollow Men. We are the stuff.
Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Wait. Is that Ollie Starkey? Never mind then.
You don't want me to rescue you?
You'll only make it worse. Somehow.
Sorry, laddie, I need your help.
The wife thinks we had to take girls all day long here. Oh, we did.
Oi! That's not yours, is it?
You don't know that for
Shouldn't be
sure.
fucking talking your mouth off, bruh. Less time talking, more time attacking.
Hell.
No plan survives contact with the enemy.